Hi, I'm Sahar Zaman. I'm currently a political newscaster associated with the Times Network, in which I'm dealing with a lot of political and social issues and news of the day as a news anchor. Apart from that, I'm independently handling my functional art brand, which is Chamak Patti, in which I create my own works of art. I'm also handling a production platform which is called Hyundai TV, in which we feature a lot of other creative souls, creative people, artists who are busy making their own creatives. My morning schedule is taking care of a bit of everything, which would kind of define what the rest of the day is going to look like. Essentially, of course, the focus is on getting my child ready for school, having him dropped off in time, making sure that we have some breakfast time together, even if it's about just munching a bit and heading out. It's an important family time of sitting together and having conversations in the morning before we're all in different directions for each of our work, job, school and client meets. So the morning starts with that. The television is constantly on in the background because one has to keep track, as a political newscaster, I have to keep tracking updates of whatever breaking inputs are coming in. I do take a lot of calls if there are commission pieces to be made for my brand from Chamak Patti. A lot of people call up and want customized colors. So the morning essentially takes care of all aspects of my life and defines what the rest of the day looks like. I leave by around 12 noon because I take care of the afternoon primetime band. I don't have really fixed timings depending on which band and slot of the airtime that I'm handling for that week or for that day governs exactly what time I leave for home. Once I enter my newsroom, once I enter my news studio, it's really just about the news, the subject, the issue that I'm handling, because that also needs to be dealt with very passionately. I think the biggest challenge are to meet deadlines. And there are different kind of deadlines. When I'm in my news studio, your deadline is really 5 seconds. Your producer or your director would tell you that this is a breaking input coming in. So you barely have 2 seconds, 5 seconds to understand the breaking input and put all of it in perspective on where it's coming from, why it's happening, what could be the ramifications. So, in the other aspects of what I do, it's about making artwork and creating new pieces. That is, of course, something entirely different. That would be a therapy of another kind, where your pace is slower, you're working with colors, you're surrounded with colors that make you happy. For me, both worlds, be it news and arts, is like a yin and yang. I can't live without the other. I need to have that mad rush of the day, and then I need to have a slow-paced art therapy as well to balance it out. The way I unwind is to do school homework and given projects of the day with my son, fixing some dinner with my husband. My husband is in equal help in every aspect of life, be it handling the child or handling the home or handling the kitchen. So we're in the kitchen together, fixing up, whipping up something for dinner, so that's done together. For someone like me and my family who really like to drive out in long drives and take trips by the road, it's very cozy and very comfortable. It's cozy at the same time being very spacious. If you look at the back seats here, the way it's been split into a 60-40 ratio, which means that 3 people can comfortably fit in here, and that makes it really nice to be traveling all together and really just having a lovely time. For me, the most important is the map navigation. So I can look at details from a distance, and even the buttons, even the touchscreen buttons, which are large and neither too sensitive that I would be busy rectifying if I've pressed on to a wrong spot. So that is that is extremely user friendly. Other thing I like is the push button handbrake, which is just with a feather touch, and it is so convenient because the handbrake jack in other cars takes up so much space, but here, because it's just like a tiny button, so it's given more space for your coffee cup holders, and it makes it look very sleek. I think it's very fancy just to have a push button handbrake. Success for me is not necessarily having your check boxes ticked in terms of professionally. Success for me is a state of mind which defines happiness. I think if you manage to be a happy person in life, you're successful. For me, it is very important for a person to be in a happy, peaceful state of mind, and that for me defines success. I think I'm a successful person.